we're told the history of slavery was simply a tragedy of the past. But the truth is darker. It wasn't chaos. It was a system, designed, organized, protected. Behind every fortune in the 1700s, there's a question we rarely ask. Who paid the price? The answer leads us into one of history's darkest systems. And the people who ran it. They weren't villains in costume. They were merchants, bankers, politicians, respected, wealthy, powerful. Dehumanization did not happen by chance. It was built into the system. Identities were removed, families were separated, and people were deliberately reduced to labor rather than recognized as human beings. Movement was tightly controlled through written passes, checkpoints, and constant monitoring. Being in the wrong place without permission could lead to punishment, reinforcing a system built entirely on restriction. Beyond physical control, psychological pressure created dependence. People were isolated from support networks, denied education and autonomy, and constantly reminded that resistance would only bring harsher consequences. The Middle Passage was the Atlantic leg of the slave trade. Millions of Africans were forcibly transported to the Americas as part of a global system that turned human lives into commerce. Before reaching plantations, many captives endured the Middle Passage, a transatlantic voyage marked by confinement, disease, and deprivation, where many lives were lost before arrival. Arrival did not bring relief. Captives were immediately inspected, sorted, and sold according to age, strength, and perceived value. Their futures were decided in markets, not by choice. Slavery was not just tolerated, it was profitable. Enslaved people were bought, sold, mortgaged, insured, and inherited, forming the financial backbone of entire economies across continents. Work rarely ended. People labored in fields, mines, workshops, and homes from early morning into night, with no real protection, rights, or escape from the demands placed upon them. Violence was used systematically to enforce submission. Punishment served as a constant reminder that the system valued obedience over humanity, and fear became a daily part of survival. Many enslaved women experienced sexual coercion and abuse from those in power. Children born from these acts were often forced into the same system, continuing exploitation across generations. Slaveholders promoted the false claim that enslaved people were content or well cared for, using this narrative to justify the system and silence any recognition of its brutality. Most enslaved people had little control over how their lives were recorded. Many were left unnamed, their voices lost to history, remembered only through incomplete records and secondhand accounts. Despite the danger, some writers, activists, and formerly enslaved people spoke out. Their testimonies exposed hidden cruelty and challenged the false narratives protecting the system. Despite extreme control, people resisted in many ways, preserving culture, protecting family bonds, seeking freedom, and maintaining dignity in a world designed to erase it. The end of legal slavery did not erase the damage. Families had been separated, identities suppressed, and trauma carried forward through generations, leaving emotional and psychological scars. The system shaped laws, wealth, and power structures that lasted long after abolition. Its legacy remains visible today in social divides and economic disparities around the world. To understand history honestly, we must recognize that slavery was an organized system built on dehumanization, acknowledging that truth honors those who lived through it and those who never had a voice. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.